when I use that phrase, when I call someone a saint, I think of Albert and I think of the love that he showed to people and the individual interactions that he had. So I think that's going to be one of those lasting memories of calling all of us, the entire community, to our very best selves. What does it mean for all of us to call each other to be saints? I think that's one of the lasting legacies.
Whether he was sitting on a park bench and people available to come and speak with him, or his kind acknowledgement of them as they would pass by, it was just that sense of Father B and his spirit of calling everybody a saint and believing it.
Always called us saints from the very beginning. He did that back in 1970, and that was because that's what he believed about who each of us was, not because of what we did or accomplished, just because of who we were as beloved children of God.
There's just goodness in all of us, and if we would stop worrying about what we're not and claim the good in us, we'd have a much better world.
When I think of Father B and what he provided to the Xavier community, it's pretty tremendous. I think mainly it was his spirit of who he was. When I think of B, I think of someone who was always kind, someone who was always gentle, and someone who was always just very accepting of people for who they are.
The gift of presence, it was one of the things that Albert was very careful with. He worked on his schedule and his life and his commitments so that he could be present and available to those that were in need.
There's no hierarchy here on campus at all. Every person knew that they were respected and dignified and loved by him.
He really was an institution. And for the number of years that he spent living in the resident hall, that is pure sainthood.
There's a phrase, cura personalis, care of the person, care of the whole person. So, I mean, he just did that. You didn't have to teach Father B how to be with students or what to say to them. He just knew it instinctively. He loved this place. He loved this place. He spent most of his life here.
How would I describe Father B in one word?
That's the easiest of all, and it's joy.
I think the word I would use is gentleness.
Real.